Hey friends, today I'm really excited to break down the 2024 Broke Boy Apple Kit. And at the end of the video we will be breaking down the exact cost so you know how much you have to spend to get all these items. To get the complete Apple Kit. Okay, the base of this whole setup is the Mac Studio. And I know you're gonna be like, oh my god, the Mac Studio is very expensive. How can you say that this is a budget kit? If you clicked on this video, you know you're buying Apple products, so nothing is gonna be actually cheap if you want good items. That's just the truth, unfortunately, I'm sorry.
Good morning and welcome. We are so
pleased to steal all your money.
You're gonna get top quality performance while paying less. The value lies in the base model Mac Studio with the M2 Max and also the 32GB of RAM. And if you need to, you can upgrade that to 64GB of RAM, but I will actually recommend to upgrade to 1TB SSD. That's the only upgrade you really have to do in my opinion. Otherwise, it's completely fine and you get so good performance. There's really no need to upgrade to the higher levels of the Mac Studio because the base model is just that good. I've had my Mac Studio for about 1.5 years, coming into 2 years now. It's still absolutely amazing. So with the base model, you pay a lower price than if you would buy a MacBook Pro, and with that money you can actually buy a MacBook Air, a M1 version, and you have a Mac Studio and a laptop. And that's what I have been using, and I love the combination because I don't really do anything heavy on the go. I just wanted to do school stuff, easy documents, you know, web browsing, and the M1 MacBook Air is absolutely fantastic for that. And then I come home, I sit here at my setup and I do the heavy stuff on the Mac Studio, which is performing really well. Now onto the phone, and this is one where you will really have to decide which screen size you would want, but my personal opinion, for a pretty good price, new CPU, is the iPhone 13 mini. It's an easy choice for me. Even though it's small, it has inherited the camera from the iPhone 12 Pro Max, which was a groundbreaking camera with OIS and a big sensor. So the main sensor on the iPhone 13 mini actually has that same camera as the iPhone 12 Pro Max. You're getting really good pictures from the main camera. And right now you can pick it up for a fair price on the web, used or even new, but I would recommend getting a used one. And the iPhone 13 mini and the Mac Studio makes for a great combination when you're transferring files, when you want it to be easy and quick. You just can airdrop them and boom. You don't have to mess around with Google Drive, you don't have to mess around with these things. Copy it over with iDrop and it's so easy and smooth. Now we have the two things that will make your setup somewhat complete, but we're not done yet. We need to look at the most affordable but also high performing watch to your phone. And this is where the Apple Watch isn't really a good choice because it's pretty expensive. And especially if you want 4G LTE so you can use it without your phone, it's gonna cost you a bit. So here's why my trick comes in very nice. So the new Apple Watch Series 9 is nice, I'm not gonna lie, of course it is. It's the newest one. And even the Apple Watch Series 8 is nice, but I don't think that's where your money should go. I think your money should go into the Apple Watch SE Generation 2. If you don't know the feature difference between the SE Gen 2 and the Series 9, just buy the SE Gen 2. It's way cheaper and you can get it on Amazon Warehouse for a good price. And you still get basically all the essential features that an Apple Watch has. You get cool watch faces on both, you get step metering, you get sleep metering, you get workout tracking, you get all of these features with both. Next up, we need something to listen to music. We have the AirPods. And the AirPods are pretty controversial if in a budget kit, depending on which ones you get. They are not cheap. And I will tell you still why I would recommend buying the most expensive AirPods even though they're the most expensive. And this is a budget video. I'm talking about the AirPods Gen 2 with USB-C. And let me tell you why I recommend those, even though those are the most expensive AirPods ever. And I already said it, it has USB-C. And why would I recommend that? Well, sometime in the future you're gonna be buying an iPhone with USB-C. And that day you don't want Lightning AirPods. So it's better now to buy the USB-C AirPods and already be invested in that so you can actually use them for a longer time and in the long run save more money. And they actually have really cool features. For example, if you lose the case with AirPods in, you can basically take your iPhone, locate it with your iPhone, like an AirTag. It's really cool actually. And that's one of the features you get when you pay a little bit premium. You don't get that on, let's say, the normal AirPods, but here you do get it. And as you already figured, I talked about it in the beginning of the video, the MacBook Air M1 is the best laptop for a budget kit.
Can't make a promise, but I do my best. 25 sitting on 25 racks.
And with the M1 MacBook Air, you get the latest things because it has the M chip, and that's the important thing to look for here in the computers. It's the M chip, and this is why I don't recommend older computers, even though they're cheaper. They have the Intel chips, and the Intel chips, it's just gonna make you sad, okay? Because the battery life is gonna be way worse, and the performance is gonna be way worse. Everything is just gonna be way worse, so you can't use them for a longer time. And I'm really thinking about having this stuff for a longer time, so I'm buying the little bit more expensive stuff than the minimum, you know, because I'm gonna use it for a long time, so in the long run it's gonna be a good deal. So let's break down the cost for you if you would want to buy this. And currently you can get a M1 Max Studio for about $1,500, and for that price it's fantastic. Just make sure you get the 1TB option if you can find it. The iPhone 13 mini is gonna run you about $400 to $500 depending on where you get it from and in which condition, of course. So let's say it's $500, then we're up to $2,000. So we're up to $2,000 now, and looking at the M1 laptop, the M1 Air, it's gonna be around $600 $700. We're up to $2,600, and we still have the Apple Watch left. And the Apple Watch I got for €250 with 4G LTE in the 44mm size. Then we're up to $2,850. The AirPods I've actually seen for $199 on Amazon. Pretty much, let's just round it up. It's gonna be $3,000 for the whole kit. That's it. Have a good day. I will see you next time. Bye. Bye.